Hello guys and welcome to the new Baby M. That's a 2023 BMW M2 which comes with a whooping 453 horsepower and sadly comes underdeveloped. Guys, let me show you something. This is how an M2 looked like in 2017. And 5 years down the line, of course, you would naturally anticipate that it should be a better positive trajectory in terms of looks and performance. But this is what we got, or better still, this is what we're getting. I will start with the looks and wrap up with the possible performance numbers substantiated a few hours ago. And anyway, let me just go ahead. Ever since BMW 1 Series M Coupe, better known as the 1M, arrived in the market in 2011, the idea of what a BMW M car has been seriously revolutionized. Then came the M2, this one, and then the M2 competition, and then the M2 CS, okay, which carries the concept of a small body, plenty of power, and great handling combined in style that is bristled with aggression, and that is what the M cars have been about. Take big power, put it in a small car, give it all the aggression that it has to take. And that is it. But sadly, the image that you just saw, I'm sure you take a second good look again, is a 2023 BMW M2 G87 model. And that already is saying that BMW designers have already failed as aesthetically, guys. Yes, I am almost disappointed, but I don't want to believe that is what it is. Fine, let me just box on. So, getting closer, the image you see above shows the G series as a BMW 2 series, which is painted in a new shade called the Zandvoort blue. Again, it appears that BMW has given the M2 a proper Meister kink in the glass house, as we all see apparently. We can also see some bulging wheel houses, and the overall look is distinctive enough to instantly inform onlookers that this isn't your regular 2 series. Right, so things actually get worse when you take a closer look. So let's go take a closer look then. So I will just launch this image up again. It's one of the leaked images, and from the front, the 2023 BMW M2 is just plain weird, guys. What do you think? The headlights look as if they were destined for a different car, and the front fascia seems to be in a mix of far too many ideas. I mean that there are so much ideas in forms and shapes here that just don't work. The side view actually confirms that there's a fiber roof. Oddly, no Fox vents on the fenders, which are common on the M cars. But the back is where we feel there's no need for so much that has been done there. Let's go have a look. So immediately you look, you see the squared yet rounded theme that continues there, but it's somehow worse than the front, I guess. The rear bumper looks like it has been inspired by stop blocks or bumper posts fitted to a train carriage, and the fake vents included are here are over designed, yet are obviously not functional on this vehicle. The tail lights have been tinted more than the regular 2 series, but that does little to improve the design looks, which are already terrible. Actually, Autostop and M2 community hope that the finality of this product changes a little bit from what we are seeing. In fact, when it was under the camo wraps during the pre-production, it looked sleeker. We don't know how it turns out this way. And sure, when you get into the interior, you see some cool bucket seats, which are great. But then the BMW painted hue here reminds us of Hyundai end products, this kind of blue. Anyway, so that's what we got aesthetically. I'm sure you can see a lot for yourself and talk about a lot yourself. I am going to wrap this whole thing up with the amount of power, and so I'm going to launch a substantiated document that was brought up in a dealer bulletin. So the 2023 BMW M2 will pump out a whooping 453 horsepower from the twin turbo engine that it comes with. So take a good look at this post that came. This Beamer Post report goes on, if you look at it well, goes on to indicate that the S58T is actually going to deliver 453 horsepower, which is slotted into the M2. And that is just 20 horsepower less than the base M3 and the M4 models, and would give it more grunt than the previous generation M2 C2 that was capped at 444 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque, which should translate to about 550 newton meters of torque, if that helps. Okay, so you can take a look at the post up here and you can get a lot of details that is assumed to be coming with the 2023 BMW M2. Interestingly, this document does not state anything about the transmission that is coming with the second generation M2. But we have heard reports and seen reports that indicate that we're going to get both a 6-speed manual and an 8-speed automatic that will be optional. Then it will send power through the rear wheels, and it was also going to be available with a number of end performance parts, including a large fixed rear wing and a quad exhaust system, among others. So, guys, this is what we got for you in the interim, and the fullness and the officialness of this vehicle is just about 10 days from now. So, we're going to confirm or unconfirm some of the things that we have seen here. But we very much hope, and I do you agree, that we got a better car than what we are seeing right now. Thank you so much, and click on my left for a BMW C2 from the past and a GR Corolla from the GR Corolla series, which packs a lot of punch, as you know, the M2s on my right. So thank you so much. Have a great day until the same time. Bye bye.